Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to the class. I hope you people are doing well. Good evening everybody. I hope you people are doing well and fine. Let me know if I'm audible and visible to you guys. And let me know if you're there watching me live by just dropping a hi or a hello maybe. Good evening everybody. I hope you people are doing well. Great. Fantastic. So we've got to cover important grammar for writing, and that too through practice. Alright? Let me know quickly. Fantastic. Great. So shall we go ahead? Everybody? Let's wait for a few more people to connect with us, then we are going to start. Okay, so here's the first question for you. A writing task 2 question basically. And I want all of you to read this question for me. Everybody, I want you all to go ahead and read this question. It says every year several languages die out. Some people think that it is not important because life will be easier if there are fewer languages in the world. To what extent do you agree or disagree with this opinion? Let me know, everybody, if the question is clear to you. So it says every year there are many languages which go extinct. And according to some people, it will be better if we have fewer languages in the world. Right? Have you all understood the question? If we have, then do let me know. And then maybe we can proceed further with the question. Alright? Okay. So here's your exercise that I want all of you to do. So there are two words, few and many. So these are basically quantifiers. And there are 4 blanks that I have given you guys. Alright. So there are 4 blanks that I want you to complete using these 2 words. Okay. So will you be able to do it for me? Okay. It says it is argued that the annual extinction of dash languages is not a problem. Okay. Because having just a dash languages leads to a more convenient life. It is disagreed that the convenience of using just a dash key languages makes the dying out of less spoken dialects acceptable. This essay will first discuss the importance of language to culture, and secondly the fact that learning a dash common languages is unrealistic, followed by a reasoned conclusion. Can you do it for me quickly? I'll give you some time. Quickly, I want all of you to solve this exercise for me. So it's the introduction for an essay that I gave you. It is argued that the annual extinction of few languages is not a problem, or many languages. So it should be the annual extinction of many languages is not a problem. But then he says having just a dash languages. So that means what should our answer be? Few here. Having just a few languages leads to a more convenient life. Fine. बहुत सारी languages का extinct होना बहुत बड़ी problem नहीं है, because yes, having just a few languages leads to a more convenient life. It is disagreed that the convenience of just a few languages makes the dying out of less spoken dialects acceptable. This essay will first discuss the importance of language to culture, and secondly the fact that learning a few common languages is unrealistic, followed by a reasoned conclusion. Okay, so this is something I want all of you to pay attention to. Will you be able to do it? So it says a language is not just a group of spoken words, but the key to someone's culture. Language has evolved over thousands of years to reflect what it means to be at a particular place. So what it means, do we have at in the options? Over thousands of years to reflect what it means to be from a particular place, right? Then, for example, the Irish language has one of the widest vocabularies in the world and reflects their tradition of storytelling. Despite this, English has become the first language of the Irish, as many feel it makes it easier to communicate with the world, right? Okay. Now let's move on to this body paragraph of the essay. It says, by speaking just a couple of languages such as English and Chinese, you alienate billions of people throughout the world. Alienate means to isolate. English may be common, but it is not the lingua franca. Lingua franca is language of the common people. It is not the lingua franca many people think it is, and it would take generations for everyone to learn it. Countries like Korea and Vietnam have been trying to adopt English as a second language for a long time. What will go in the blank? But most of their people still can't fully grasp it. Dash, English has been the language of business for a long time, and it should be encouraged to help a country become more economically competitive. Right? Okay, let's move on. Now, this is something that you all should pay attention to. ये बहुत common mistake आपके essays में हमें देखने को मिलती है. The mistake is using the word because. अब let's say आपके पास दो separate sentences हैं which are complete in themselves. So can you use because to connect them? No. So students क्या करते हैं? Yes. Let me give you an example. So there are three options that I want you to analyze and tell me इनमें से कौन सा sentence है which is not correct. Option A says some children behave badly at school because their parents are too lenient at home. Option B says because parents are often too lenient at home, discipline in schools is becoming more difficult to enforce. Children's behavior is getting worse nowadays, full stop, because parents are not strict enough. So which sentence is not correct according to you people? Which sentence is not correct according to you people? So there are three sentences. All you have to do is to tell me which of these three is not correct. करेक्ट अनिकेत। क्यों? क्योंकि मैंने अभी आपको बताया कि मिस्टेक क्या होती है। मिस्टेक ये होती है स्टूडेंट्स को लगता है कि ये बिकॉज यूज कर सकते हैं वो दो इंडिपेंडेंट आइडियाज को कनेक्ट करने के लिए, विच इज नॉट द केस। व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज यू हैव टू पुट both the main idea and the reason in the same sentence, right? B is nice because आप order reverse कर सकते हो clauses का, that's fine. Okay, now all I want you to do is to tell me if there are mistakes in these sentences. All right, if people work in teams can help them to achieve more. आपको नहीं लगता कोई pronoun missing है? If people work in teams, comma, dash can help them to achieve more. You need to repeat the subject again. You need to repeat the subject again, everybody. Yes, exactly. It can help them to achieve more. If we consider unemployment, dash is another important issue. Again, if we consider unemployment, dash is another important issue. If we consider unemployment, it is another important issue. It is difficult to live in a new country. It is difficult to speak a new language. How can we combine these two? It is difficult to live in a new country and speak a new language. Can we connect both of these using and? Can we say it is difficult to live in a new country and speak a new language? Because anyhow these two sentences are complete. So it can be a compound sentence joined together by fanboys. Yeah? Okay. Scientists need to make more researches to improve the safety of nuclear power stations. Ab now I want you to tell me क्या mistake है इस sentence में. Now if you talk about this word, is it countable or uncountable? Think about it. और कौन सी कोलोकेशन जाती है? Do you make research or do you do research? So ideally it should be scientists need to do more research to improve the safety of nuclear power stations, right? Research is नहीं होता because research is uncountable. I am completely agree that job satisfaction for workers are important. Fifth पे आइए class quickly. I am completely agree. Yes, am will not be there. That's one thing. Next, there's one more mistake that I want you to rectify. I completely agree that job satisfaction for workers is important, right? Fantastic, Aniket. Lack of exercise has bad effects to health. On health, right? The main important thing is to make people aware for this problem. Seventh sentence quickly. मेन इंपॉर्टेंट दोनों एक साथ आ सकते हैं? नो, बिकॉज बोथ ऑफ दीज मीन द सेम थिंग. सो द मेन थिंग, you don't need to add important, is to make people aware of this problem, right? Absolutely. Parents are usually try to provide their children different alternatives. Yes, we don't need to include are here. That's right. Many animals are in danger extinction. Many animals are in danger extinction. Many animals are in danger of extinction नहीं हो सकता. Many animals are in the danger of extinction. Yes. Good parenting encourages children acquire social skills. Now there's a preposition that's missing. Good parenting encourages children dash acquire social skills. Many animals have danger of extinction. No, Navya, galat. Yes, good parenting encourages children to acquire social skills. Bringing up children and educate them is the responsibility of parents. Hi Ankush, good evening. अब यहाँ पे थर्ड सेंटेंस में पैरेललिज्म की एरर है. आपका सेंटेंस पैरेललिज्म में नहीं है. Now here we have a gerund phrase, bringing up children. So it needs to have the same form. Bringing up children and educating them is the responsibility of parents. Children are not enough mature to make decisions. Enough mature या mature enough? Right, exactly. Students need to develop their, good evening Ankush, students need to develop their knowledges and skills. Students need to develop their knowledges and skills. Knowledge, right? Why? Because knowledge is uncountable. Right, chalo. Now all you have to do is to tell me whether to use affect or effect. Fine. So let's start with the first one. Television can have a negative dash on children. Hi Prabjot, good evening. Effect, correct. Smoking dash your health. Affect is a verb, effect is a noun. Okay. Yes, smoking affects your health. The internet is having a significant dash on our way of life. The internet is having a significant dash on our way of life. Effect. Smoking has a harmful dash on your health. Effect. The internet is dash our way of life. Fifth का बताइए class quickly. Go ahead and let me know the answer for the fifth one. The internet is dash our way of life. The internet is affecting. Children are dashed by what they see on television. Children are affected. Any doubt? Done? Okay, let's move on. Now, the second thing that you people make mistakes is with using for example and such as. Right? Okay. So we use dash at the start of a sentence. So do we use for example or do we use such as? Can you tell me? For example, right? Absolutely. And we use dash in the middle of a sentence. What is it? Exactly. So आप such as use करते हो in the middle of a sentence. So for example, ये sentence देखो, children should eat less junk food dash they should avoid eating burgers and chips. तो आप क्या लिखोगे? Are you going to add such as or for example? सोच समझ के आंसर करना. Children should eat less junk food dash they should avoid eating burgers and chips. For example, right? Children should avoid eating junk food dash burgers and chips. Second sentence का बताइए quickly. Correct. Clear हुआ? Note that dash is followed by a comma and a full sentence. So what is it? For example, yeah, okay, and dash is in the middle of a sentence followed by two nouns. That is such as. Clear hai everybody? So we can use for instance instead of for example, and we can use like instead of such as. Clear everybody? Okay, let's move on. Okay, अब next जो problem आती है, that is the problem of using synonyms, right? अब instead of saying reduce pollution, can we say bring down pollution or lessen pollution? No, because they are informal. And to say reduce the pressure, you cannot say cut down the pressure, right? So जब आप synonyms भी अपने writing में use करोगे, make sure that they are formal and they convey the same meaning. That's one thing. अब ये जो word है ना spending, ये आपकी writing में बहुत बार आता है, especially it goes in writing task 1. आपको क्वेश्चन गिवन होता है कि these are the 5 countries और ये इतना इतना स्पेंड करती हैं. So what are the prepositions that go? Spending dash food. So are you going to do it for me quickly? सबसे फर्स्ट का बताइए क्विकली. Spending on food. Okay. Spending by teenagers. Spending in the UK. Spending on the summer holiday. Spending in October and spending in dollars. So this is something that you should be aware of, right? And you should be careful of when you are using prepositions in your writing. अब मैं आपको 3 sentences दे रहा हूँ, खुद पढ़ो and tell me which is correct. And option D is none of these. ध्यान से पढ़ना. Are you sure, everybody? Are you sure? Okay. सब ठीक लग रहे हैं? अच्छा निकेत. अभी देखते हैं. देखो A तो डेफिनेटली नहीं है, A is definitely not the case. Firstly, learning a foreign language in order to improve career prospects, then what? Learning a foreign language to improve career prospects can help to be successful. For example, learning a foreign language by living in a country where that language is spoken and communicating with native speakers on a daily basis. The answer is कि इनमें से कोई भी complete sentence है ही नहीं. Right? There's no complete sentence. Now, to have a complete sentence, to write a complete sentence, you need a main word. Am I right, everybody? You need a main word. You need a subject and then you need a verb. For example, you will not say learning a foreign language. You will say, I am learning a foreign language, or learning a foreign language is useful. Or many people learn a foreign language in order to improve their career prospects. Right? Some people learn a foreign language by living in a country where that language is spoken and communicating with native speakers on a daily basis. Right? So all you have to do, this is something that you all are struggling with. So whenever you write correct sentences, make sure that they are proper subject and verb sentences. So if there's no verb in your sentence, it will be a mistake. So your sentence is not going to be grammatically correct. Fine. So if we have understood this, just type yes so that we can move on. Just type yes. That's the reason I gave you this question. All right, fine. Now, okay. So these are, okay, let me just give you the first sentence. Children who play chess, they become more creative as adults. What's the mistake here? You already have a subject, then what are you referring to? Do you need to have a pronoun here? Do you need to repeat the subject? Children who play chess, they become more creative as adults. Yes, we don't need to have they. Right? It should be, you can't see clearly. Is it with everybody? Maybe you can increase the quality. Yeah, they will not be there. My brother, he's studying at university in Canada. Again, the same mistake. You already have a subject, then we don't need to repeat it, no? So my brother is studying at a university in Canada. My writing exam, it was very difficult. My writing exam was very difficult. Understood this? So this is also one of the mistakes that we get to see in your writing. Yeah? Okay. Now, all you have to do is to choose the correct tense to complete the sentences. Ready? So it's about the Amazon rainforest. Okay. The Amazon rainforest dash this much kilometer square of land. So covers or is covering. Because this is a fact, you will need simple present tense. The Amazon rainforest covers, okay, and dash 9 nations. Is crossing or crosses. The Amazon rainforest covers these many square kilometers and dash 9 nations. Covers, crosses. Right? And dash 60% of the rainforest. Okay, Brazil dash 60% of the rainforest. Brazil contains, and Peru has 13%. Right? Rainforests support over half of our planet's plants and trees. Although the Amazon represents over half of the planet's remaining rainforests, people, now this is something which happens every year. This is People are cutting these much square kilometers of it every year and are growing soy crops on the land. Fine, everybody, is it done? Any doubt in this one? Anybody? Any doubt? Alright, let's move on. Okay. Now you have to fill in the blank with the correct form of the verb given in brackets. Alright? Okay, let's start. New technology dash us to analyze the data in seconds. Allows, very nice. Older people often dash less and dash less sleep. Older people often eat less and need less sleep, right? Okay, let's move on. Advances in medicine dash that people are living longer. Advances, remember, what does subject verb agreement says? What does this say? According to subject verb agreement, your subject and verb, they have to agree with each other. So singular subject will have a singular verb, right? And plural subject will have a plural verb. Yes, advances in medicine mean that. So you might have seen, we say he plays, right? But we say they play. Next, access to clean drinking water dash a basic human right. Access to clean drinking water dash a basic human right. Access to clean drinking water is a basic human right, right? Mobile phones dash changed the way we communicate. Correct, it will be the same. Mobile phones. Your subject is plural. Subject is plural. Okay. Now can you see this question, everybody? In some countries, young people are encouraged to work or travel for a year between finishing high school and starting university studies. Yes. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages for people who decide to do this. Okay. Now, I know that you people are weak in subject verb agreement. That's why I have given you this question. Young adults in several nations. What's the mistake? Quickly. Yes, young adults in several nations are advised to take up work or travel for the period of a year before joining higher studies after graduating from school. That's fine. The positive outcome of the aforementioned concept is that they get a good exposure to the world through this idea. They get, right? Whereas the negative side dash, that they might lose interest in studies. Negative side is that. Fine? Okay. I'll give you one more of such exercise on subject verb agreement. So it's a cue card. It says describe a person you know who has a good dress sense. Alright? Okay. So let's start. The way a person dresses, right, is an important factor in the impression they dash over others. Factor in the impression they have over others, especially when they dash someone for the first time. When they dash someone for the first time. When they meet someone for the first time. I'd like to talk about a friend of mine. Her name are Julia. Her name is Julia. I met her while I was at university doing my bachelor's degree. She always wears the best and most impressive outfits whenever she goes out. She knows the different ways she can make herself look better by using scarves, belts, and other accessories. Fine. Are we clear with subject verb agreement, everybody? Are we clear? Cool. Nice. Okay. Now let's have a look at this question. It says the use of cell phones or mobile phones has grown rapidly in the past few years. People use them for both business and personal reasons. What are the advantages and disadvantages of the widespread use of cell phones? Let's have a look. One of the benefits of the outgrowth of mobile usage is that so I will not help you people out. All you have to tell me is how can you rectify these errors. So there are 4 errors and I want all of you to rectify. So first is correct. Now I guess you people will not forget this concept. Cool. Okay, so we'll do this after some time. All I want you to do first is this one. Cool? Okay. So you just have to choose the right linker. Very nice. But should it be for instance? Think about it. Many companies want to know the opinions of the customers and that's why they conduct surveys. Don't you think that should be consequently, as a result, they conduct surveys because they want to know customers' opinions? I think it should be consequently. They're not giving you an example. Why are they conducting surveys? Because they want to know the opinions of the customers for their product. Shouldn't it be consequently? What say? Shouldn't it be consequently? No, for example, they are conducting surveys. Why? The first question, the first statement gives me a reason, no? But the first sentence does not talk about the methods. अगर यहाँ पे वो ये बोलते कि many companies use different methods to know customers' opinions, for instance, conducting surveys, then we could have gone for instance, no? First sentence read karo. Many companies want to know customers' opinions of their product, then they conduct surveys. So what's the link? Exactly. When McDonald's restaurant started, many people said it would fail. Dash, however, everyone was shocked when it achieved great popularity. However, right? Absolutely. The clothing store Zara has expanded into several new countries: Brazil, Indonesia, and Zaire. Hi Deepak, I'm good too. Thanks for asking. And Deepak, congratulations for your result. The clothing store Zara has expanded into several new countries such as, right? Exactly. Many companies offer their employees professional development opportunities. Dash, the companies give the employees money to take classes so the employees can learn more about their current jobs. Thank you so much, Deepak. Thank you so much. Quickly. In other words, right. Fine. Okay. Etihad Airlines has many flights each day to Europe. Dash, it also has many daily flights to Asia and North America. Furthermore, right. Correct. Absolutely. Now, I'm giving you a cue card. Alright, read it and then you have to complete the notes that a student has written. Fine. So the cue card is, describe a place where you had a holiday that you enjoyed. You should say where the place was, when you went there, how long you stayed, what you did while you were there, and explain why you enjoyed having a holiday at that place. So I'm giving you some time to complete these notes. Fine. Done, everybody? I hope the video is not blur now. I hope the video is not blur. If it is, then let me know. I'll tell you what to do. Cool. Okay, let's move on. Okay. All right, all right. Do this quickly. We did this in the plus class yesterday. Very good. Are you going to write whom or which? If it had been Mark, then you would have written whom. I haven't replied to Mark. I haven't replied. It is Mark whom I haven't replied to. But here, Mark has sent me an email which I haven't replied yet. Yeah? Okay. This is Suzanne dash husband works in the sales department. Correct. Correct, absolutely. Okay. Now what you have to do is to complete the sentences about emigration with percent or percentage. I will not help you people now. I will just want to see your answers. Am I not audible, Talat? Am I not audible, Talat? Okay. Correct. Quickly, last year 4 dash of people said that they were thinking of emigrating. Done. This year 73 dash of people emigrating did so for reasons of employment. Right? Okay. Now let's move on to the next exercise. So here you have to complete the sentence with the correct form of the word. Healthy eating is a matter of dash so that people know what to eat. Correct. Education. Yesterday she dashed him for being too lazy to keep fit. Criticized, right. Even if exercise is dash, it is better than no exercise. You might need to have an antonym. Even if, it's better than no exercise. So even if exercises, so what will be the opposite of regular? You need to add a prefix. Even if exercises, irregular. Going for a run on a dash day is a nice way to spend your time. Going for a run on a dash day is a nice way to spend your time. Going for a run on a sunny day is a nice way to spend your time. Dash exercise is essential for everyone. Daily exercise is essential for everyone. Sometimes children don't want to eat healthy food because of its dash. Well, I'll tell you what is d by dx of log x. D by dx of log x is 1 by x. There is a connection between being healthy and having a high level of dash. Happiness. Done. People who are dash can have health problems that fitter people don't have. People who are dash can have health problems that fitter people don't have. Inactive, right? Not unactive, inactive. ठीक है सक्षम? Fine. Everybody, is it good to go? So last में ये exercise I want you people to do it quickly. ये मैंने आज प्लस क्लास में भी करवाया था, but I want you to do it here also quickly. We did it in the plus class also, right? Yeah. First is C, right? No. First is B. So that overfishing is prevented, or in this way overfishing is prevented. No. First should be B. With the purpose of, yes, with the purpose of preventing overfishing. In order to prevent overfishing, or so as to prevent overfishing. Fine. All right everybody, so we have come to the end of the session. Don't forget to hit the like button, and please do come and join us on Unacademy for all other comprehensive courses that we come up with on Unacademy. So you are going to get official Cambridge IELTS preparation material and much more. If you have any doubts about your subscription, about your preparation journey, we are just a call away. You can give a call at this number, and Unacademy's counselor will have contact with you. So you can study with your favorite educators in the classroom. You can interact with them. You can talk, engage, and feel closer to them. Above all, you're going to get a highly interactive live class experience. You can learn with no boundaries, no limits, and learn openly. So when you subscribe to Unacademy, you get structured courses on IELTS. Also the physical notes, the books are dispatched to your home, and yes, that is it. You can ask your doubts, get them resolved any day. So if you have got any other doubts, you can ask me. Any doubt if you people have? All right everybody, all I want you to do is to understand that we also got a raise a hand feature where you can talk to us in the classes and get your doubts resolved one-on-one. So depending on how much time you have and what's your current level, you can choose to opt for 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months. But you can go for this code Gurpreet10, which is my code. You will be tagged with me, and you'll be a part of my classes. All right. Okay then, take care everybody, and I shall see you very, very soon. Don't forget to use the referral code Gurpreet10 to subscribe to Unacademy Plus. Alright everybody, let's call it a day, and I will see you very, very soon in yet another session. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon to stay updated. Till then, take care everybody. Adios, gracias. This is Gurpreet Singh signing off for now, and I will see you very soon in yet another session.